This has been monotone karaoke.
What could that possibly mean? I wonder.
Better leave that in.
What did Gyakuten mean by monotone karaoke?
Hey,
The world.
no.
What? The world may never know, though. The world may never know. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. How's it going? Are you ready to see if Edgeworth's going to be arrested today? Because chances are he's probably... Excuse me? Chances... oh, what happened?
My cat just headbutted my face and the microphone.
So... was that like in reaction to my burp right there?
I doubt it.
I was like, oh my gosh, that was a burp. I need to headbutt this now, immediately.
Hold on, I'm letting her out.
Oh, okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna read this stuff anyway. Need I remind you that you're under the one... that you're only... Gosh dang it. You're already under arrest. Yow! I sense that Kay is going to be less than forthcoming with this question. It sounds
I know
like
the Emily version of that song way better than the freaking actual English version.
I can't stand that version of the song. It's so... to me.
You can't stand it because it's not the one you first listened to.
Nope, that is not at all how I work.
The only reason you don't like it.
Dude, I've told you before.
Sorry about your roughly thing.
I told you before, I don't operate that way.
But it's a pattern that I've noticed.
If that were true, then I would like the songs in Harmony to Spare more than the songs from Order of Ecclesia in the Castlevania series.
Well,
and that's not the truth.
Song sucked.
What?
All of Order of Ecclesia's music was terrible.
That was not true at all. Yes, well now that it's positively drenched in your nasal mucus. Don't worry, Kay, I have a spare. So here, you can have this one. Here's my crave it.
That's not a word, you moron. But Daddy said, never take things from a stranger.
Ah, it's one of the promises you made in your promise notebook, correct?
The one that I stole from you. Yeah, look, see? It's right here on this page.
Never take things from a stranger. Alright then, I'm not giving this to you. I'm merely allowing you to borrow it.
I bet you can't speak.
You can take it home, wash it nice and clean, and then give it back to me the next time we meet, in 7 years.
Okay, Daddy said never said I couldn't borrow things from strangers.
Well, wow.
It looked like he just was handing it to her and then took it away and put it back.
Wow, I didn't realize he had a spare one right on his own person right there. I thought he he had his house or something.
What was it on? What was it on?
What?
What was it on?
On his person?
No, his personage.
I know, it was on his person, man. Now then, Detective Gumshoe. Uh-oh! I believe it is now crystal clear that you are indeed the culprit. That you were with little Kay in that hallway. Oh!
I told you to stop being a gummy.
Hold it! Miles Edgeworth, there's something you have yet to resolve. I beg your pardon? You still haven't offered an explanation for why that manic would lie to us.
Manic would it?
That's, well...
Gummy, don't tell me you lied for my sake.
Hey, don't worry about it, Kay. Everything's gonna be okay. Ah, so that's why. So that's... what was that Detective Gum... So what was Detective Gumshoe motive for lying? Oh my gosh.
What?
I can't do this, man. If you can't explain that, then you can't go to some other investigation. His reason for lying is very simple. What? Here is what I believe to be his reason.
You started with a little bit of the accent that doesn't make any sense or have any place in this game.
From simple observation of the detective's actions and his interactions with Kay. It's obvious the detective was lying for the young girl's sake. And this piece of evidence will show you exactly why. Which piece of evidence proves that Detective Gumshoe was lying on account of Kay? The balloon?
Come on. Really?
This is that piece of evidence. What's you showing me that for? It doesn't seem to add anything to the conversation.
Dude, come on.
I don't get what you're trying to say with that, or do you just like showing it off?
Yeah, I like showing off this piece of rubber in my pocket. Are you gonna give me that? Give that to me, mister?
A lot of people just denying me the truth here. I don't feel that the court needs to enter that into the court's record at this time. Nuke! What is wrong with everyone? Why are they all teasing me all of a sudden?
Lol.
Although it's possible that perhaps I made a mistake and that's why. Now then, back to the topic at hand. Detective Gumshoe lied for Kay's sake. And I know I hold the evidence which shows the reason why.
Come on, dude.
Oh, I didn't even lose any of the patience meter for that. What the heck? Okay. So, why would it lying? What happens? Because of this?
Yes, she's not supposed to talk to strangers.
Ooh!
Or take anything from strangers.
Mr. Faraday! Go on.
No, that was it. She
Mr.
was supposed to...
Alright, I'm lost, man. Jeez. Jeez Louise. I don't know what I'm talking
Alright, go
about.
ahead.
Mr. Faraday and Kay's famous notebook.
Is she
How
drunk?
How does this explain anything? If you could explain, if you could take a clear, if you could take a look at
Yeah,
this
okay.
page, it's clearly written that Kay should never take things from a stranger.
His balls dropped pretty quick.
When what? When
His balls dropped pretty quick.
Oh boy, when
You're
detective
doing
comes...
it in like a higher pitched version of your normal voice and then switch to Edgeworth in the next line.
When Detective Gumshoe heard about that promise, he tried to cover for Kay. What a foolishly foolish fool's full of a foolish reason for a fool.
Oh, almost! You almost had it!
I thought I did have it.
You're 3 words away from the end when you screwed it up.
Ew!
Gummy, you lied because of me, didn't you?
Because I'm your friend, Kay, that's why.
Gummy.
At long last, Detective Gumshoe, can you please tell me the whole truth now? And nothing but the truth.
Guess there's no beating you, John, pal. Okay, I'll spill the goods.
I'm spilling the goods. Oh.
I'd been standing guard for a while.
What?
I'd have been and been.
I was getting...
Bob had golf lead there.
I was getting really hungry, and the snack vending machine was taunting me. Oh,
Nope.
Well, the cash you had on you was $5, and that wasn't enough to buy anything, right? I know the cheapest item in this machine is a signed $6 pack of Swiss
What?
rolls.
yeah, but then like an angel from Heaven K showed up with $1.
I was thinking about sharing a snack with Daddy. So I wanted to buy a Swiss roll. But I only had about $1 in coins.
So we pulled my $5 and her $1 together
That's an even trade.
and bought a pack of
Those
Swiss
my
rolls
trade of the
together.
pool. But I was worried about breaking one of my promises. So then Gummy said,
Mr. Faraday's one scary guy when he gets mad. But don't worry, you won't get in trouble if I don't tell, right? Besides, you bought it with me. So you didn't really get it from me, you know?
he told me it'd be okay. And he gave me a whole roll to save and give to Daddy. Then he would ask how you got that if you only had $1 in change?
Maybe you just wouldn't question it, I guess. I don't know.
I doubt that.
Who knew that the Scuffy could be so considerate?
Constrict?
Detective, I take it that you then sat down on the bench and ate the rolls together.
Yeah, we split the other roll and ate that right there. Right then.
What?
The sweet taste of the cake's chocolate. I'll never forget it as long as I live, pal.
So it cost you $5 for half of a sweet roll. Alright, cool.
Swiss roll. This isn't Skyrim.
And you... Okay, I believe this also belongs to you.
Oh, that's from the balloon I popped.
It's bad manners to leave garbage lying around, okay?
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for not throwing that one piece away.
It was sitting high up on that windowsill, but you couldn't see it. So, but you would have known that it popped, though. And then you could have just stood up on the bench and grabbed it.
Well,
So
for
this
all
is
we
once
know,
I
it popped
forgive
into
you.
multiple pieces. But that balloon... I wanted to surprise Gummy a little, so I popped it on purpose. And because of me, Gummy dropped his half of the Swiss roll.
Whoa, that doesn't look on purpose to me.
Ah, wow, you really got me there, pal.
Did he turn into Wario for a second there?
What?
Ow, wow, wow, wow.
Whatever.
Maybe I should give Gummy the other roll. Then I saw you picking on Gummy, mister.
So you kicked me. Is that it?
You sure are a feisty one.
I'm really sorry, mister.
It's alright. I'm perfectly unharmed. But about the Swiss roll, would it be alright with you if I held on to it until Detective Gumshoe was cleared of all charges and free to go?
Yeah, sure. Just make sure you give it to Gummy afterwards, okay?
Of course, I promise. Now then, I believe we have proven beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Shadow of doubt?
I said shadow of a doubt, thank you very much.
Well,
The
then maybe Skype lagged, because I only heard shadow of doubt.
Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway for this entire duration of his duty,
This?
which undeniably proves that Detective Gumshoe could not have committed the double murders.
Objection. Actually, it proves just the opposite, Edgeworth. You've just shown that Detective Gumshoe is the only one who could have committed the crime.
Well, what do you mean?
It's quite rude to eavesdrop, you.
What?
I forgot I was voicing her for half a second there.
I'm getting lectured on manners? By a girl with a penchant for whipping people? What? How dare you talk back with such insolence?
You're wrong, lady. Gummy's not the bad guy.
Oh? And what have we here? What is the child doing here in the courthouse? Bailiff, please take this child in.
Objection!
I still don't know where they ran off to. There's nothing over there. What? Miss Callisto, you! That girl is Mr. Faraday.
That time you screwed it up the other way.
Because it was just like, what? I'm confused.
I know, so what? You think just because she's the victim's daughter, she gets to just run wild all around the crime scene?
She's a witness.
I think it's actually quite dangerous for her, to speak nothing of getting underfoot.
I suppose you're right, however.
As long as we're in agreement on that point, let's get back to the real issue at hand. Now then, Detective, you were in front of the door to the lobby number 2 the entire time, correct? Yeah, but... You see, isn't it obvious that it could only be the detective? He is the only person who could have gone into lobby number 2 at the time of the murders.
Arg!
Well, that's not necessarily true. There could have been somebody already in the lobby.
Who knows? I have no counter-argument to that.
Don't worry, I've already put in the necessary paperwork for his formal arrest.
Nerd! But the investigation is far from over.
Oh, that's right. I was going to speak with you about that. Don't you think it's reckless to talk to the suspect out in the open without a guard?
I suppose it is.
Well, as someone with more experience in law than you, allow me to share something.
You can't have that much more experience. You're like 2 or 3 years older than him.
That's true. Always keep a good eye on the criminal, or you may regret what comes of your negligence. Oh, Miles, I can't believe that you're letting
What?
I'm sure you like this. This is the beginning of the cycle of Honkama. Down, Tigress. Now then, I'll be looking forward to the results of your investigation. So, we're back to square one.
Actually, this is our last chance. I can tell that if we fail to solve this case, Detective Gumshoe will be formally charged under all the circumstantial evidence. Excuse me. This investigation is not over
What
yet.
is wrong
There's
with
still-
you?
I have the burps, man. There's still one location we have yet to inspect.
So why do you have to be so vocal about it?
'Cause I have to, man. It's the best way to do it. It's where Detective Bad and Miss Yu were at the time of the crime lobby number 1.
What is your emphasis?
What emphasis?
I swear to... If you think that was right, then you need to go back to school.
I thought that sounded right.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. I think I was going a little bit cross-eyed as I was saying that.
You went a little bit cross-brained.
September 10th, 5:45 p.m. This is Court's Defenders Lobby number 1. Well, they moved the bodies pretty fast. What is this? Wait, did they say the lobby number 1?
Yeah, this is lobby 1, not 2.
Oh! What is this incredibly overpowering sweet scent? It smells like flowers.
Why are you here?
That was a slow run.
Uncle Ben, is this it?
Isn't that Detective Bad and Kay over there? Is he really her uncle?
No!
What? I was actually starting to believe it too.
You're an idiot.
It looks like she's managed to escape the bailiff.
That didn't seem that difficult. No, not quite it. Aw, too bad, but it's so pretty. I think you're still just a bit too young to be wearing that. But since you found it, I guess I can let you keep it. Thanks, I'll treasure it always.
Those two seem to get along rather well.
Oh, here. I've got something else for you.
Take this!
Yay, thank you, Uncle Bad. Earlier, I ate one of these with Gummy. Gummy? Oh, you mean Gumshoe.
What happened to not taking things?
Well, he's not a stranger.
Well, see, then it is an uncle then. It has to be.
Or he could just be a friend of her father.
But why uncle, though?
They are because she's a kid.
But why uncle, though?
Uncle could just be another word for mister.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm gonna go into the Uncle Bad. I'm gonna go into the Tyrell Bad wiki page, risk spoilers, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if he's actually an uncle or not. I'm not really gonna do that right now. I probably won't do that at all, actually. I don't know.
He's not her uncle, you're just an idiot.
In fact, I think I'll let you Ace Attorney veterans cover me on that. Is he actually her uncle? Or is he not? You tell me. So yeah.
I'll tell you right now, he's not.
Well, how do you know that?
Because I'm not stupid.
If you say so, like I said, everyone confirm it for me.
I already read this, by the
No,
way.
you didn't. I skipped. I pressed A after you read your line.
Yeah, I read it while you were talking.
Gummy is.
He was trying to be nice to me because I was gonna get in trouble. And then he got in trouble because he lied to protect me. Gummy.
What, is she drunk?
I know he didn't kill Daddy. Don't cry. Faraday would be sad if he saw you crying. I'm not crying.
Okay.
Oh, it's the mister from before and the lady, too.
Don't you think it would be a good idea to go home for the time being? You're not involved in the investigation, so what's the best thing to do?
What? Actually, I'm Uncle Bad's assistant. So I'm related to the investigation.
Is that so, Detective Bad?
Yeah, I guess.
What? You were just scolding us like kids to not mess up the crime scene. And now because this child run fate? Why?
People are free to investigate things outside of the actual crime scene. You also had a few things you wanted to look into. Got a problem with that?
Wrong! I don't have a problem with that, but I am curious as to what Miss Yu is looking into. Clearly,
Dad,
she's inspecting every suspicious thing looking
okay?
at. Alright.
Alright. I'm counting on you. Oh, that's right. Hey, mister.
Yes, what is it?
I know Gummy really isn't a bad guy. I mean it. So please, find the real bad guy, okay?
Dot. I won't forgive whoever did this. But in the absence of the perfect piece of testimony and evidence, there is no one else that could be who could be the true culprit other than Detective Gumshoe. She wandered off while I was pondering. Alrighty then, if you say so then.
She got out of your line of sight pretty easily.
So it looks like we can leave this area, but we don't want to do that right now. Alright. That expensive painting is ill-suited to be hanging on the wall of this room.
I believe the guard details should have put the device on it.
What?
Why do you say that?
Well, a desperately low-paid detective might make off with it someday, you never know.
She may be thinking about hiring a guard, but it's obvious she isn't factoring in that guard's salary whatsoever. That is true. That is true. One of the windows is this lobby is open as well.
What? One of the windows is this lobby O's open as well. Okay.
The air conditioner is working just fine in this room, so why did they open it? I wonder.
Oh, I've lost my breath.
You're lost your breath?
I can't. Oh, geez, no. No, I'm just kidding. Ah, Francisca, what an incredibly strong-scented herbal tea.
What the
I fear that more than being relaxing, the scent may make one a bit heady instead.
You put in a special request for that.
No wonder she's so violent. And she's been drinking this stuff the whole time.
What is he, like, what is Bad doing? He's really menacing that potted plant.
Neither woman should be allowed to comment on this particular topic ever. Alright.
He's still doing it.
Hey, Bad man, what's up?
You're about to have a shootout with a plant. Why do you keep doing that, Edgeworth?
It may not look like much, but I find that ordinary tables like this one are very useful.
I think it's time they bought a new one. I wonder if they will replace this table if I hit it enough times with my whip.
A much too heavy for land and handed method, if I ever saw one.
Plus, I doubt she's strong enough to even put a dent in it with that whip.
Of course she is. Do you really doubt the great Francisca von Karma? This decorative plant leaves are shinier than the ones on the plant in lobby number 2.
That's probably because it's next to the windows, where it's easier to photosynthesize.
You may be right, plus the curtains are always drawn in lobby number 2. The caretakers of this cult house don't think enough about the plants, do they? That's because they're the courthouse's caretakers, not a bunch of botanists. Alright, that's cool, I guess. So what about... excuse me. Gosh, I'm getting tired here. I can see... What?
TV!
I can see down into the courtyard from here.
What is the mess supposed to be? It's like an optical illusion.
How can you even see?
I believe it's supposed to be postmodern in design. By the way, how can you even see?
More like thoughtlessness in the design.
Interesting.
Like how they both adopted the same pose.
Not quite. It's very similar, but not quite. Francisca's moving her whole hand while Edgeworth's only moving a finger.
I said the same pose, not the same motion. Also, Von Karma's moving her foot.
Is she? Well, I can't see that. So that's too bad. So anyway, TV. This television is the same model as the one in defendant lobby number 2.
How can you not see that? Your freaking monitor is as big as mine.
What?
Your monitor is as big as mine. How can you not see that?
See what?
That her foot was moving. Her foot's moving again.
It's behind text? How do you see it?
The other foot, genius.
Both foots are behind text.
Foots? Her
What?
left foot is going up and down. How can you not see it?
They're both behind text. I can't see it, man. So, excuse me.
Just being argumentative for the sake of being argumentative
I'm
again.
not. I don't see his foot moving.
Or
Whatever. Looks like the two rooms are basically the same in terms of the layout and supplies. Yes. The two rooms are basically the same, huh? That's an interesting fact that I would have never guessed on my own. Or would I have? I don't know. Oh boy, as soon as this episode's over, I'm gonna get an energy bar again. Oh, she's Detective Bad. What exactly was Kay searching for?
nothing that concerns you, boy.
Oh, and I suppose it has something to do with Kay?
It does, because she's Faraday's daughter. Anyway, hurry up and get to the point. I don't have time to waste.
It sounds like he'd rather be left alone. I have something I'd like to confirm with you once again.
I don't have anything to say to you.
Nah. Be that as it may, we still have questions that we need answers to. Now then, first of all, what is the overpowering smell that is permeating this room? Upon entering this room, I thought I was going to suffocate.
It's that ultra-strong perfume you wears. She spilled some of it. Those eyes. I was having a bad time of it myself. I didn't think twice and open the window, but that smell's still here.
Perfume, huh? So the sweet scent in the air is perfume.
Well, it's giving off quite a stench. I bet it's some cheap no-name brand.
She said it's a famous brand from overseas.
It's a knockoff. Yes, definitely a knockoff.
No disrespect, but she forced one of those bottles on me. Here, little girl, you can have it.
I was one for a much more expensive and refined perfume. However, seeing as how you just happen to have a spare, I suppose I'll take it. Miles Edgeworth, you will hold on to this bottle without fail.
Why?
Arg! Why can't she ever be honest about what her wants?
Misuse perfume, evidence type received from bad Tyrell detective. Misuse perfume, data jotted down, organizer my inn.
Yeah, okay, the joke wasn't funny whenever you screwed it up.
So, I didn't screw it up. So now we have the perfume.
I was like forgetting to do the voice for some reason.
Yeah, his balls dropped again.
Where's just fantastic? Gosh dang it.
Is that all you wanted to talk about? If so, I'm going back to investigating.
Actually, I still have a few other things I wish to inquire about.
Tuh. Don't you give me that stare of destruction. So let's see, where did we leave off? Was
He's
it
gonna
at
eat your
10?
face off. Faraday.
It sounds like you lost someone close to you.
He was a battle buddy. We fought through a lot together. A boy with a silver... We've already read this.
We have?
Yeah, a boy with a silver spoon in his mouth wouldn't understand.
Although honestly, I suppose he's right. I don't have anyone to relate to in that way. Well, it's not as though I long for someone like that.
Oh, I see. Okay, I remember that line now.
So let's see if we can find anything. Detective Bad, I'd like to ask you about this piece of evidence. That ain't
We've
yours.
already read this too.
What's a narcissist? You're
Don't trust your eyes all the time, little girl.
You are such a terrible detective indeed.
It's a nice watch.
Oh, thank you.
It turned into Gaz or Mez from Dragon Ball.
Ooh.
The red and blue demons from hell.
Oh, those guys. Those guys are so obscure. They don't remind me of anything. Oh, jeez. Hey, want to switch
Yeah.
roll? I'll take that as a yes. You want to switch
Got
roll?
me whenever I was drinking.
No,
That's
I got you while you're
Quite a
drinking.
history attached to it for me.
I'm not quite sure I follow. I got confused.
I recently departed Faraday and loved the courthouse special Swiss rolls. And his daughter, Kay, also seems to have taken a liking to them. The three of us used to sit around eating them together. ... I guess that's why we wanted to get Detective Gumshoe into them too. But look at the sticky situation that came out of that.
Actually, the biggest reasons for the sticky situation we find ourselves in: the absolute poverty of the scuff face and his unnecessary half-heartedness.
What?
Soft-heartedness, whatever, man.
I didn't understand half of that sentence.
Unforgiving as always, I see. Wow, what an unforgivingness. And nothing to say about that. Nothing to say about some of these.
Oh, what is that? Is that a cigarette, or is he eating a piece of, like, a sucker? It looks like he's eating a sucker.
Well, I don't know.
That said, I have nothing further to add. I think we already read this too.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
But if there's one thing a detective honors, is that you must have confidence in and take responsibility for anything you say. That is what it means to be a detective.
I'm yawning so much I have tears running down my eyes right now.
Running down your eyes or running down your cheeks?
Did I say yawning or coughing?
You said yawning.
Okay, good. I was making sure I didn't say the wrong word on accident.
You said yawking.
Yeah, I said both. Yeah, I was conning. I was conning some people, yeah, man. Oh, I'm a professional. I bet you didn't know that.
That was actually something I expected him to have something to say about.
Wait a second. Oh, okay, I can't check that. Did I ever check that? Misuse perfume type
Perfume?
evidence. Received from Detective Tyrell Bad. Perfume given to Bad by you. Same perfume as the one spilled in lobby number 1. Oh
Why
my
would you
gosh.
Give him some. I'm not a big fan of perfume.
So exactly what kind of relationship do you have with Miss Yu?
Like I told you, we're connected through the victim of the KG-8 incident, her younger sister. I was supposed to protect her, but I failed in my duties. Just another pathetic detective. After that, Cochin's not guilty verdict sparked our pursuit of the case. Me as detective and she as a lawyer.
In other words, they're still working together. Well, that's good to know that they're still allies in crime. What if they weren't allies in crime, though? That is the real question, though.
Why are you saying allies in crime?
What?
Why are you saying allies in crime?
Because you want to be an ally in crime. If you're not, then you're not doing anything right. Or are you? Anyway, the next exciting episode.
Yeah, we were so excited in this episode.
Oh, I'm gonna yawn some more. That's what I'm gonna do in the next exciting episode. Also, end part 1. We're almost there, everyone. We are almost there. We're getting closer by the minutes, by the day.
So, who do you think did it?
I already made a poll asking blind people to say who they think did it.
Well, I did. I, 1, didn't look at your poll, and 2, asked you directly.
Oh, I don't friggin' know.
Not between a few people. Who directly do you think did it?
I mean, these are my 3 suspects, so I don't know yet. I want to say... What do I want to say, honestly? I don't know. Maybe it was... Well, I would think since her uncle disappeared, it's probably Tyrell Bad, so I don't know, man. We'll see. We will see on the next exciting episode when I'm more tired than ever before. Because yawn...
So exciting.
Yay! It's exciting to be yawning. Woo! See ya, everyone!